Hey guys, Joe here with Local Pro Helper, and in this video I'm going to show you something I was just messing with, and I did it before and I don't know why I stopped, to be honest with you. But this is where you can actually automatically insert whatever city the person is currently searching from. Now, what you have to do is when you set this up, it does have to be a responsive search ad, which I have right here. Okay, and what a responsive search ad is basically kind of like it sounds. It's responsive. So what it's going to do is you're gonna, in the beginning, you're going to put the landing page it's going to, and you always want to make sure that you have it set up as an HTTPS. Because if you don't, they're going to knock you for that. So basically, I've explained in other videos, but Google has two customers. Your customer because you're spending money on Google Ads, and then their other customer are the people that are actually using Google to look up fence companies and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So they want to protect them. So an HTTPS basically means it's protected, so it's going to be safer for their user. So that's why, you'll get better pricing, they'll show you more and all that kind of stuff. The next thing, which most people don't do anything with, is the display URL. So if you look here, the ad, it shows mylocalfencecompany.com/instant pricing. So you don't have to show this /landing. You can put whatever you want here. Now, in our case, we do offer instant pricing, so we want them to see that so that way they're more likely to click on it. Okay. Now, for the headlines, typically you're only going to start with just a few. I think, typically they want you to have at least 5. And what you see here are these little thumbtacks. So if you go here, this one doesn't have it. So what this thumbtack allows you to do is you can either have it not pinned to any position, or you can say, I only want this to be seen in position number 1, 2, or 3. Because basically there is 3 potential headlines that may show up. In this case, here's the first headline, before the little line, same thing before the line, and then you have after, and then you have the third one. So first, this is second, so there's only 2 in this one. It just usually depends on your character length and some other factors, but typically at least you're going to see the first 2, if possibly the third one. Okay, so that's what I want to have in here. And if you notice, this is what I just started using again, is you can actually put where the city is. So if you notice here, the Ventnor City Fence Experts. Now this will keep them going through the different ads. So this is pretending someone was in Ventnor City when they searched. And let's wait for another one. Here's another one. So if they're in Mantua Township fence installations. So what you want to do is set up your ad groups. And, if they're searching for fence company, or in this case, fence installation, well, that's what you want to show, fence installations. The reason for that is it's what the person wants, so you give it to them. And then the other reason is the more, whatever keywords you're searching for, as long as they're in the titles and then also in the landing pages that you're sending people to, well, Google recognizes that and your quality score improves, and the higher quality score is, the less you're going to pay per click, as well as that you could be in the first position and actually pay less than people in the second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth position, just because your quality score is better than the rest. But the cool part, again, with the whole doing the city format like this, is that whenever they're searching, whatever township they're in, it's going to be geared towards them. So this is pretty cool. So, Barrington, Ventnor City, Swedesboro, need a fence in Ventnor City. And you're just doing different plays off of that. Okay, so that's why I have them in the first one, because I want them to see about their township first, or wherever they're from. Okay, makes sense? Now, the second thing I want them to see is I want to show them the instant price that we have. So get your price now, get your price in 5 minutes, get your price now, get your instant fence pricing. And so what's going to happen with these is Google will automatically put these in different positions when they start showing this ad. So, the ones that are labeled 1 are always going to show up in spot number 1. And then the ones that show number 2 are always going to show up in spot number 2 because those are the ones I'm most concerned about. And then if a third one happens to show up, well then, hassle-free experience might show up, or 300 happy customers every year, or top rated in South Jersey, 3-year extended warranty, like that kind of thing. So that'll show up after that. The other thing you can do is if you look down here, you can do the same thing for the descriptions. Now, typically you want at least 3 descriptions, and a lot of times, so I'll pin this one to position 1. And because I always want that first, I'm asking them a question, looking for a fence to mount Laurel Township. Yes, I am. So then, find out how much it costs in minutes. Okay, amazing customer service and a dedicated project manager. Let's change that. Comes standard. And then that could show up, or we offer lifetime material warranties as well as extended labor warranties. So anyway, you have that. And then the other thing is, depending on what system you're using, you always do want to use a tracking template. This will basically allow you to pull in additional information. So if you're using this for ad tracking, or you can set this up for call tracking as well. And what it'll allow you to do is, like, when you look at your tracking, you'll be able to see, for the conversions and everything else, what campaign, the ad group, the creative, all that kind of stuff. It'll show that for you, so that way you have more detailed information. But at least, forget about this in the beginning, but just doing this, the responsive search ads, they're very important because Google is set up to basically do whatever you want. So if you set up for conversions, well, it's going to put these all in different orders to see what converts the best, because you think it might be like this with this might be the best one, and you do a regular search ad based on that. Well, it may not be. It might be this, this one followed by this, or it might be this one first and then lifetime material warranty. Whatever it is, Google keeps on, rotating through till it finds out what the winner is and keeps on doing that. So anyway, this is just what I wanted to show you, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. But make sure you take advantage of everything that it allows you to do. And again, I've said this in other videos, but please, if you are a fence company and they're just looking for fence companies, then send them to the fence company page. Now, if they are looking for vinyl fencing and that's what you have your keyword set up for, well, make sure you show them the vinyl fence page. And then same thing for this. You want to have things that mention vinyl fence. So it would be location, this thing, and it would be vinyl fence installs. Something like that. That might not fit, but VIN, no, that's not going to fit. It's one off. But you get the idea. So give them what they want, and then make sure if they're searching for vinyl fences, make sure you're not just sending them to a regular landing page. Make sure you send them to your vinyl fence page. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.